So you know, I'm in Florida. I'm at the house that I spent most of my high school career in. But what I want to speak about today is what I've been noticing about like all the millionaires and billionaires that I've been studying is I noticed that a lot of them have had to go through a process where they have had to unlock their brains. And what I mean by unlock your brain is like a lot of people, their brains are locked because they don't believe that they're capable of doing something, or they set the bar too low. For example, some people, they'll set a little goal to just be like, oh, I just can't wait to get a job, or I just want to go to college. And then they end up going to college and they end up getting a job, but they end up doing something that's so small to the point that they ain't happy when they do it, because they like, why did I set my goal that small to begin with? Confidence, self-esteem, you can call it whatever you want to call it. Different millionaires and billionaires believe in certain things that allows them to unlock their head to maximize their true potential. For example, like if you told yourself like, I will never ever be the greatest basketball player of all time, well guess what, you right. But then if you also told yourself I will be the greatest basketball player of all time, you also right. You know what I'm trying to say? Like Michael Jordan told himself, I will be the greatest basketball player of all time. He believed it when nobody else believed it. So your mind is actually more important than anybody else's mind, anybody else's thoughts. Same thing when it comes to money. So a lot of you guys be like, oh, I'll be happy when I get to 10K a month, right? But then what happens is you shoot for 10K a month. You might not even hit the 10K a month. You might end up at 6K a month or something like that, just for you to realize that that ain't no money. Even if you hit the 10K a month, just for you to realize that really ain't no money. I can't really make no impact with 10K a month. You know what I mean? But the guys that be like, oh, I'm trying to hit $1 million a month. I'm talking about monthly. I ain't talking about yearly. I'm talking about monthly. There's people out there who consistently hit $1 million every single month. But then if you do all your resources, all your power, you use all your focus to hit $1 million a month, what's gonna happen? You might miss the target and end up at $600,000 a month. You know what I'm trying to say? But it all starts with unlocking your brain. See, I tell some of you guys $1 million a month and y'all can't even fathom that. Like y'all minds don't even work that way. Like y'all be wanting to cut off the video. Like y'all hear somebody say $1 million a month, man, that ain't even possible. And you want to cut off the video. What you guys don't understand, it is very possible. It is very possible. Because a lot of you guys think of money as if it's like some kind of like small little well of water somewhere. Like it's just small, nobody has it, things like that. Nah, money is like the ocean. And what I mean by the ocean is you can go out to the ocean, you can be scooping buckets of water all day long, 30 days, 30 nights. You can be scooping buckets for years and you ain't gonna make a dent in the ocean. That's how much money is in this world. You ain't gonna make a dent. You can become a billionaire, you ain't gonna make a dent in how much money is actually out there. So, but a lot of you guys, y'all haven't unlocked your mind, y'all haven't unlocked your true potential. Y'all still suffering with things like self-doubt. Y'all still suffering with things like insecurity. Y'all still suffering from things like not being confident enough. Y'all still suffering with all these mindset things that's holding you back, right? Like y'all see somebody build an empire and y'all be like, oh, I could never build an empire. Or, oh, I could never do sales. Or, oh, I could never negotiate $1 million deals. Or, oh, I could. You right. You right. As soon as you tell yourself that, you right. You 100% right. You can't do it. You right. As soon as you say, I can never, you are 100% right. After you watch this video, you're going to notice some of the stuff that we deal with as salesmen.
We're living in a pandemic right now, man. You want my money? You got to play the game my way. You're not only cleaning my car, you're cleaning my clock. $7,000 is the best I can do, tell them. And that's got to include this. No more game playing. I'm done with it. I'll show up my balance on the bank. Everything. I'll sign a promissory note.
No promissory note. We are doing the deal today because.
Yeah, definitely. As long as I get my rust proofing too, and I want to be there and watch them do it.
These are some of the customers that we deal with, right? A lot of people, they will see this clip, they'll believe that they can never handle this situation. And not only did he sell this dude 1 car, he sold this dude 3 cars. So this customer, who is Trump supporter, who is off the wall, who is crazy. Most people, especially the guy that sold him, is a black man. So most people would have been like, man, this dude Trump supporter, man, this dude ain't buying nothing. But my boy sold him 3 cars. You can do whatever you tell yourself that you can do, but you also can't do whatever you tell yourself that you can't do. Think of your mind as just another organ. Think of your mind as like your arm. Like if you want to reach for something, you can grab it. It's the same thing with your mind. You can control your mind, Don't allow your mind to control you, because I've been proving people wrong my whole entire life. And now that I'm focused on success, now that I'm 100% focused on success, you guys are gonna see some crazy stuff starting this year when it comes to success. I was kind of focused on it when I was younger. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was kind of focused on it when I was younger. I just was cool with making my little 10, 15K or whatever the case is. Now I'm starting to realize, now that I'm getting older, that ain't no money. I can't really do what I really wanna do. Like, you know what I mean? So like now, I'm finna take it up a notch. Now I'm shooting for like 100K, 200K, 300K a month. Like for real, for real. You get what I'm trying to say? So all of this stems from the mind. Every millionaire, every billionaire, but they all started with their head. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Everything that was built or done, like think about Amazon. That whole entire empire was built from here. All these people told him that he was crazy for trying to start an online bookstore. Nobody would want it. You know, he left a job where he was making $250,000 a year. Jeff Bezos left a job where he was making over $250,000 a year, so he was straight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, his boss was like, bro, you crazy if you gonna leave this job and start a bookstore. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I ain't telling you guys to do exactly what he did, but I'm letting you guys know it start within here. This is where it start. It don't start nowhere else. And make sure you guys share this with somebody who need to hear this, because at the end of the day, this don't matter. If you the only one in your friend group thinking this way, what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna allow your friends to drag you down instead of allow your friends to push you up. So them days where you ain't feeling it, them days where you ain't all in, you know what I mean, and your friends, they watching the same videos as you, they on the same wavelength as you, they reading books, y'all gonna start uplifting each other. Y'all gonna start pushing each other. Or you can do what I'm doing. Just surround yourself around more driven, successful people. It's a lot of people I'm cutting off in 2020. I'm only kicking it with the ones that's actually driven. I don't care what you have. That don't matter to me. I'm not talking about I'm only kicking it with successful people. Nah, I don't care what you have. I care about your mindset. If you have that victim mentality, I can't kick it with you in 2020. But if you have that mindset where you want more and you willing to do more to get more, and you ain't no excuse maker, and you ain't no person that be like, nah, man, this how I gotta be, this how I was raised, blah, 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 all these excuses, we can still kick it. As long as you ain't that person, we can still kick it. But other than that, man, I'm cutting off a whole lot of people in 2021, and that's just what it is. But with that being said, man, I'm out. Repeat after me, I am success. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this with somebody who need to hear this. Peace.